One thing I love about Proverbs is it is going to read you. It teaches us how to live our lives. It teaches us how to correct it so that we get max benefit for the life that God has created for us. And today's reading was Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. And it says, whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. Do you guys remember America when the borders were wide open? And we are still to this very day dealing with those repercussions. Anything and everything was welcome into the country. Anything and everything. And as a result of that, there were crimes and atrocities that were committed. There were things that were let in that we never would have ever let in had there been a guard up. Neighborhoods have been completely redesigned. Places are now a different representation of who America was at the core. And look at the warfare going on to get people out of the country that have come in illegally. Look at the inner turmoil that it has now caused to try to correct the problem, all because the borders were without guard. Let's take this into our spiritual life. When we have no restraint, when we don't have eyes lifted on our spirit, we don't know what's coming in and we don't know what's going out. We don't know the things that are coming in, how it's going to affect us long term. We're just wide open. We're not considering the long-term effect, and we're not considering what it's going to take to reverse the damage. Any spirit can just now come into our spirit and plunder us. Any spirit can now come into our spirit and redesign our thought process. We are liable to become a different product because we went with a season without borders. Because we chose to not have defense. We chose to not have order, even for a small period of time. You could have let the world's most renowned terrorist into your place, and now it's an all-out battle and war. Now you have sleeper cells. Now you have things that you don't even realize you have inside because you used your own free will that the Lord has given you to go to sleep. Look at the parable with the wheat and the tare. While men slept, the enemy came and sown tares among them. It's time to take accountability and to wake up with what we are partnering with and what is permitted to have access to our spirit.